Hello and welcome back to episode 17 of the Man United save. We kind of messed up against Watford the last episode where we lost 1-0, so we couldn't quite win the title there. But we can win it in this episode. We have to win it in this episode. We have got to Bournemouth at home, and then we have got the home leg against PSG coming straight afterwards. Without any further ado, let's get into the side that's going to take on Bournemouth, who are lying in 13th position and really shouldn't cause us any problems whatsoever. We are going with a 4-2-4 formation. Well, players seem to look like they're playing out of position, but they're not. De Gea is in goal, Darwin, Smalling, Lit and Spinazzola at the back. We've got Herrera and Fred in the centre. We're going to give Pogba a break, although I am tempted to bring him back in because, well, it's Pogba, isn't it? He should be playing if we're going to be winning. Might bring him on later on. Martial, Mata out on the wings. Mata keeps his place because he's played absolutely superb against PSG. Sanchez and Rashford up front. No is fit. He's just passed the fitness test, but he can only play a maximum of 45 minutes, so he may come on later on. William, Matic and Lingard also on the bench. Let's grab ourselves that Premiership title which we waited so long for. Callum Wilson up front, 14 and 34, and Musa as well, 4 and 11. Again, sitting quite defensively. We'll ask him to do this for the fans. Well, really, we should be doing it for the fans, I think. And we're going to kick off Old Trafford, the venue. Rashford, oh, that's a foul and a half. Referee not going to speak to him there. Lerma, Cook now with the ball, spraying out wide to Stanislas, who puts it into the middle. We do header it. Herrera now with the ball, over to Martial, who just gets sandwiched there, and Wilson's on it straight away. And why do I fit? Oh my word, we've conceded a goal. Are we bottling it now in the Premiership? Is this what we're doing? We need to get this goal back straight away, and that is very, very poor defending. And PSG will tear us a new one if we don't sort this out now. Right, Delit now plays it out wide to Darmian, inside to Herrera, Mata, zigzag triangle play. Fred, beautiful ball over to Spinazzola. Ball comes in, and how have we not scored? How have we not scored that? Oh, you're joking. Right, just on the line as well. That should really be a goal. It's 3/4 of the ball over the line. How can it not be a goal? Ake with a free kick to Cook. Cook, he seems to be running things in midfield for Bournemouth at the moment. And we do intercept. Fred now with the ball. Sanchez out on the left hand side. Whips it in, but nobody there. Rashford wasn't going to get there, but he does has it now. And Bergovic collects. Looks a little bit subdued at Old Trafford at the moment. Stanislas with the ball to Lerma to Ake, and they're comfortable on the ball. But Fred does have the ball. Oh, Rashford's in goal, and he does have it. His one-on-one play is absolutely superb, and that is his 30th goal for the season. And we are back on level terms. Fred with a great tackle. Plays it to Sanchez, who falls over on it, and Rashford, the rebound comes to, and he just runs straight forward. Nice. Is this opening the floodgates now, I hope? Martial with the ball, is he going to have a lash one in? No, he doesn't. Straight to Mata, to Spinazzola, has a go, saves it. Corner ball then, Mata with it, he floats it in, and we should have a throw in after that, and that was poor. Here we go again, throw in, Darmian to Rashford to Herrera. Now he's going to play it out to Fred, who should have a go. And we have another corner. And they seem to be mounting up. It is chucking it down outside. Martial. Mata now. Okay, this is better. And nothing doing or comes off that at all, and that's it. Half time 1-1, and that is not very good. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen, because I have. Not very happy. Right, Bournemouth on the attack, over the top, and what's happened there? Free kick, Smalling, you've just endangered us again. Straight from the... That's a good stop by De Gea, although he is suspiciously on the line. It looks like we are bottling it a little bit, so let's get creative. Free kick. Well, that's a good effort, and De Gea pushes it wide. We've had 12 corners to their 2 at the moment, and we do get the header away. Sanchez comes away over to Rashford, who's down the line. Go for it, son. We've got runners in, and Sanchez, get it down, lad. That is poor. 350 grand a week. I expect a lot more. Bergovic with the goal kick. Herrera now from Darmian. That's the ball over the top. Rashford's on it. Sanchez should be in the centre somewhere. Points to the spot. Apparently it's a penalty. And is that Silva? Silva's not on the bench. He's not on the pitch, is he? Who's taking it? Martial. That's a good penalty though, isn't it? What a penalty. What a strike. And that's a very good angle. This is in off the post, is it? And we are 2-1 to the good, and we are at this moment in time Premiership champions. Half an hour to go. Chance of a third. Mata floats one in. How have we not scored? How? Throw him. Spinazzola to Fred, and that's a poor ball. Cook now. Martial intercepts beautifully. Fred down the line to Sanchez. This is beautiful play. Great counter-attacking football. Sanchez, go for it, son. If we were staying another season, Sanchez would have to go. We can't warrant that much money, and that's an ideal opportunity for him to score. We're going to bring Minera in there and take Sanchez off. Mata, you're not having the greatest of games, so we're going to bring in Lingard for this one, and Pogba can come in for Fred. 75,500 with 1,000 away supporters. So we have filled the ground yet again. 2-1. We've kind of struggled, and Herrera pops in there to make it 3-1 and ease our frustrations a little bit. 3 half chances to 1, so it's about right then. But Lingard corner, Pogba and Herrera gets in there in front of the goalkeeper. We're 3-1. We are now 8 points clear. We've got 2 games. The Premiership is ours. A good start and a good prep for. That's poor. And good prep for the PSG game. And that is it. Walking back to the tunnel. The stadium's pumping, and there we go. There's confirmation we have won the Premiership. 3-1 winners today, and I'm just crapping. But who's that on the back? Do you know that? Who was that? Took some time, but 3-1, and we are winners. Thankfully, appreciate their efforts. After a stern talking to at half time, yes. Lingard's out for a week. Twisted knee ligament. Twisted knee. We clinched the Premiership title. Nice. 31-6 shots and 52% possession. Send the assistant. Rashford on form. He was. Another man of the match performance. We do the double. United have won the double, capturing the Premiership and Carabao Cup. Okay, we could win the treble with the Champions League if we go through. Incidentally, Dortmund are leading Liverpool in that leg, 1-0. Bonuses paid out. That's an awful lot, £1 million between Pogba and Sanchez. Lukaku gets something, and he's not been involved. The United board are happy with the Premiership division win. Well, yes, it's taken 5 years, 6 years to win it. A long time. Man City have won it twice, Chelsea twice, and Leicester in between them, guys. And as it goes, Liverpool win their 37th fixture, 1-0 away to Wolves. So 5 points in it. It seems closer than what it should be, I feel. But Liverpool have come good, and they are, well, unless Man City score a couple of big wins, they're going to end up grabbing second place, Liverpool. Who would have thought that? PSG coming up. Let's prep for that, and we'll see you guys in a few moments. Before we do go through his side, we just have a quick look and just see what they've done since we kind of battered them. Have they gone off the rails a little bit? Well, they've only had the one game, And then drew Nice 0-0. Disappointing for them, I guess. So they've not scored in 2 games, which is a bonus for us. And both of them were at home. So hopefully that'll play on their minds and not be able to score in this game. Hence why we are going to go 4-4. We're at home, we're attacking. And we just want to get in front of them, really. De Gea is in goal. Valencia, Lindelof, De Ligt and De Jong at the back. Silva returns. Pogba in the centre. William and Sanchez out of the wings. Martial, we're going to give a little bit of a break. He can come on with fresh legs. Mineur and Rashford up front. We do welcome back Zivkovic on the bench. And news on Bailey. He handed his transfer request in. He wanted to go. He's valued at 35.5. But to be perfectly honest, I didn't really see that. But we did sell him. Or he is going to Arsenal for a figure up to 30 million. So, not happy about it, but he was adamant he was going. And you know what, I'm not upsetting the cohesion of the side just because of one player. So he can go. And it does free up a little bit of money as well. Yes, he's great. I mean, it's great physicals there. I mean, didn't really want to let him go, but he was adamant he wanted to. So, I couldn't really argue. We have got a final just around the corner if we can navigate past this. Incidentally, Liverpool beat Dortmund 7-1 at home. 7-2 in aggregate. How does that work? How does that even work? They lost 1-0 away and they won 7-1 at home. I mean, that's stupid crazy. Right, let's submit this team. So, Liverpool are in the final. I don't particularly want to be playing them again, but we may have to. So, straight to the changing rooms. Assertively say then, I'm going to pick up where you left last time. Yeah, it was a difficult... Oh, I should have said the assistant. Right, play the game. Off we go. So, the semi-final at home. PSG kick off. Silva plays it out to Neymar. So, I've PSG coming to the party, or coming to the game finally. Sanchez get there first. He does pick it up. I'm wondering whether attacking is the right way to go. Unless we get a goal, then we can sit back on it. Sanchez plays it to William, who should cross it in, and that's an own goal. No, Pogba gets it apparently, and I was sure that it was an own goal. We shall take a closer look. Sanchez plays out to William. William with a cross in, and that was an own goal. That was an own goal. It was nowhere near Pogba. He swung his leg, but he was nowhere near the ball. But I guess he'll take it. Northwest Derby final in the Champions League, and it's Liverpool. I don't really want to be. Oh, what a strike! What an effort that is. Who was that? Coming up to half time, and nothing's happened really apart from that free kick in the goal. Nothing's really come about. Disappointing, to say the least. But we are 1-0 to the good. We're 4-0 on aggregate. And we don't need to prove a point. We'll just passionately say happy way things are going. Because I am. 4-0 up against PSG. Top sides in Europe. And we're just taking them apart. Forwards aren't really doing an awful lot. Oh, is that a save? De Gea has been credited with a save. That's why he's gone for a corner. Ball comes in. Pogba with a header out. Verratti now. Back to Neymar. He's been quiet, and we do get it away. Buffon's frustrated apparently over there on the PSG side. So he just plays it out wide. Over the top to Neymar. In the middle is Cavani. Didn't quite get the ball in there. And no, we get away with it. We do get away with it. William over the top. Rashford's on it like a shot. Mino's in there. And he should have played it across. We're going to move Sanchez up front. Actually, no, I'm not. Sanchez, you've been rather quiet, but I'm going to leave it as it is. Zivkovic can come up there. You can play for a bit. You can go on wing duties. Fred can come in for Pog. Actually, Silva's the one really want to take off. And we'll bring a Herrera in box to box. Just to consolidate that midfield a little bit better. And attacking wise, we'll go positive. We won't go attacking now. Oh, that's a very good tackle by Zivkovic. Barrios. Oh, there's another great tackle by Herrera. Out wide to Mineur then. And we're away. Ball over to Rashford, who's on it like a... That is a cracking ball. Beautifully weighted as well. And we do have a corner. Zivkovic with a corner. Not past the first man, so unlucky. Give it him back. Okay, we'll take a throw in instead. And it looks like we will be getting into the final. The damage was done in the first leg. Pity we couldn't replicate it. But Young, again, playing at an 8.1. Our wing backs are just playing really well. Pizarro. Into Cavani, Neymar, and that's offside. Cavani. Full house there again. Oh, they've just got under 4,000 supporters. And no, that's it. The referee doesn't give it any time for a free kick. And that is the end of the game. And we finish off with 45% possession. Really? Again, we're winning on fouls, which is nice. But 18 shots, half of them on target. We do find ourselves in the final. We appreciate your efforts. That's fantastic. Very happy the way you played. Well, I'll lie. I don't really mind. We do have Newcastle so it will be ourselves and Liverpool in the final. We do get 10 million for winning the semi-final, and we book a place in the Metropolitano de Madrid. And the assistant to that one. Achievements, the centre of attention for Tuchel. Young inspires. 33-year-old experienced fullback. Nice. And Barcelona are there again watching. I wonder what their transfers would be like in the window when it opens. Mouthwatering Northwest Derby Champions Cup final. Isn't that what I said earlier on? What's the hair look like? So I really want to see if I can, if he's going to win. Oh, look at that. 26 clean sheets. I mean, that is just absolutely phenomenal. We're going to give Lee Grant a go in goal, I think. And a couple of the fringe players that haven't played all season. But Rashford gets himself 19 goals, so we really want him to get to 20 goals for the season. Next episode and final episode of the series then, or of this save at least anyway, we have got Newcastle at home, and we're going to try and get Rashford 20 goals, which would be quite good. 4 goals could get him top goal scorer and golden boot, but highly unlikely. And David Gea has got the clean sheets anyway, so we're going to give Lee Grant a game. So if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you're new to the channel and want to see what happens next, please subscribe. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Final, here we come.